Good morning. I'm just waking up. I'm thinking about coffee, which is my immediate thought when I wake up every morning, honestly. I don't know, if I don't have my coffee, my whole routine is just messed up. And I don't even think it's the coffee itself. I think it's just the routine of it. Like recently I went to Aldi to get my protein powder refill. They didn't have the vanilla. They just had the chocolate. And the chocolate I like to make peppermint mochas in the winter, but I don't enjoy a mocha on a regular basis. So I'm not having my usual protein coffees right now. I did put this ultra filtered milk into it, which is basically just milk that's higher protein. I don't know how that happens, but more protein in the milk. I do half a cup of that. I fill up my jar with the coffee. I keep it in my fridge just like I do with my protein coffee. I add some ice to it. Oh, and a little bit of monk fruit sweetener because I need it to be sweet. I do miss the days where I just enjoyed a black coffee. It was a simpler time then. Sorry for that long intro just about coffee. Today I'm doing a day in the life of my weight loss journey because I desperately need to get back on track. I know we've been talking about this for the past couple of videos, how I've really fallen off. Also, I've kind of fallen off making the vlogs, and the vlogs have been, historically, would have kept me pretty on track. So, day in the life vlog today, just so I can get back into it. I do have my full day planned out on my phone as far as tracking meals and stuff. I don't have dinner yet. I just am not sure what I want for dinner, and I want to try to align it with whatever I'm making for the rest of the family today. And I don't know what I'm making the whole family today. We technically have breakfast for dinner on the schedule, but I decided that's what I'm going to make in a couple of days for my son's birthday because that is his favorite meal. I swear the only thing that I can put in front of him that he will for sure eat every single time are these sausage corn dog things from Aldi. A little hole in my day as far as that meal. I don't think I've planned any snacks for the day, but that's pretty typical for me. I kind of just plan snacks as I go, and I make sure all the meals are planned ahead of time so I can just make the snacks fit. I'm also trying to get 120 grams of protein every single day in July. I don't know why I'm doing this clapping thing today. And that is because I'm very focused on my strength workouts right now, and I really want the protein to build the muscle. I'm trying to get the protein higher and higher and higher and not go straight for, I think my ideal spot is like between 130 and 150 grams of protein. But we're starting small because I'm used to getting from 100 to 120. So 120 or higher, and about 1,500 to 1,800 calories today. Strength workouts that I've done this week, in case you're curious, I've done 2 upper body days, 2 lower body days, and today I'm going to do my ab workout. With abs, my original plan was to just tack it on to the end of one of my other workouts, and I've just not been feeling an abs workout at the end of my workouts. I've been feeling the treadmill. I think I've done it most times after my workout for at least 10 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, just to walk on the treadmill. Nothing super intense, but I've been enjoying that. So abs are getting its own special day today. Anyways, enough babbling. Let's get the day going. It's noon and I haven't had my official breakfast yet, but when I have my coffee, this is often how it goes. I sit with my coffee for a little bit, I do my workout, I do a little bit of cleaning here and there, and then before you know it, it's noon and it's lunchtime and I have to feed the kids. And then by the time I even think about making myself a lunch, they're done. It is go, go, go. As soon as I decide to get going, that's why I like having those first like 20-ish minutes to just sit and do whatever I want. Today it was Stardew Valley. That has been my obsession lately, is Stardew Valley. I just needed something to kind of distract my mind from doing something super active, because one of my goals for July is, yes, to really crack down on my strength training, but also to crack down on my recovery and do some more sitting activities, because everything that I do is a movement activity, which is great for the NEAT. It's great, but I needed something where it forces me to just sit and not just sit and scroll. And yes, this is still kind of a tech-based activity. It's video games, but it's not as like brain rotty, in my opinion. It's a little bit cozier. So I've been enjoying doing that. And now I know there was a reason that I went on this tangent, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, that the first like 20 minutes of my day needs to be something super chill, because after that it is go, 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 go. And I don't have time a lot of the times in the mornings to eat. And that breakfast isn't all that exciting to me anyways. I'm putting way too many strawberries in here, aren't I? It's fine. It's just gonna be kind of overflowing. I should mix it a little bit. Because when it comes to breakfast, I always want the sweet foods. I never want the savory foods. Savory breakfast foods just do not excite me at all. Breakfast is difficult because that makes it difficult to get protein in the morning. So that's why I usually do the protein coffee situation. And now I'm making my overnight oats. It has some chia seeds in it. It has my chocolate protein powder in it. I'm adding the strawberries because strawberries sounded good. I just bought regular old frozen strawberries from Aldi because I will never get through a whole thing of strawberries. Well, never say never. Every once in a while, if I'm on like a huge strawberry kick, I will go through a whole container of strawberries by myself, but you never know what fruit my kids are gonna like for the week. So frozen foods, especially fruits and vegetables, that has been the way to go because it doesn't go bad as quickly. Like nowhere near as quickly. I'm gonna add some chocolate chips, just a serving. I like a little crunch on this, and maybe I should try granola or toasting up maybe some of the oats and adding that in. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out. And I'm also not too bothered to figure out a great breakfast because I prefer my protein coffee. I've not even finished this coffee yet. So my lunch today is breakfast for lunch. And the lunch that I had originally planned, which was a salad, is probably just gonna be served either on the side of my dinner tonight, or I'm just gonna have a late lunch. And that's fine. Something in my brain always tells me that I need to eat at the times that are normal meal times. So like breakfast needs to happen within an hour or two of you waking up. Lunch needs to happen between like 11 and noon. Any later than 1, it's no longer considered lunch in my brain. And then dinner anywhere between 5 and like 6:30-ish. And when I stray away from that, I don't know why I feel guilty about eating food at the wrong times. Like lunch can be a 3 p.m. meal, and it often is for me because I am never hungry at noon. Well, not never, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna sit with my very large overnight oats and my coffee, finish this up. I'm gonna take the kids outside. We're gonna play outside for a bit, which means I'm gonna be moving quite a bit again. But I may bring my Switch outside and play a little Stardew Valley outside, depending on if I can see it okay with the sun. If I can't see it, then obviously that makes it a little difficult to play. These strawberries are so good. I swear, for the frozen strawberries in my overnight oats, they're better than fresh strawberries. We're just getting inside from being outside for a while, and the house is oddly quiet because they're exhausted now. And that is the best part of outside time. The winter is rough. And actually this past week was pretty rough because the weather was either way too hot outside. In my opinion, it's still way too hot outside, but it's fine. I'm just a baby. But the weather was either way too hot or it was raining and storming. And we were supposed to get like really bad storms and they just never came. I'm not complaining. I hate storms. I'm trying my best to not let my kids know that I'm scared of storms because I don't want them to be like me. Yay, thunder, so much fun. I know that there's not a lot going on in my life most days. So I thought I would sit and talk about something that's been just really bugging me lately. And I don't want to call out this creator in general because I don't want the drama. I watch the drama from afar. I am not a part of the drama. I don't want to be there. So I don't even want you guys speculating in the comments about who this is about. I just don't want to be a part of it. And I'm going to be really vague about it because this could be a lot of different people, I'm sure. But there is a creator that I've seen pop up on my feed a little bit that is very harsh about you have no excuses. You need to get in the gym. You need to go and do this, blah, 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 blah. We all have the same 24 hours kind of mindset. And I don't like that. It's just really, it's starting to get on my nerves because she's reposted this specific video a couple of times. I don't remember if it's the exact same video that she's just reposting often or if this is just a thought that she has constantly, but she is a childless person. She seems to have a lot of time in her day to dedicate to working out. Great for her. Love that for her. We all have different lives, you know? But she has come online to say, no excuses, get in the gym. And specifically, I feel a little targeted because there are a few times she's brought up, moms, you have no excuse. Get working out. Get healthy. Do it for your kids. I agree with all of this, but she's coming at it in a very, like, it's almost making me feel guilty kind of way and also feeling very defensive kind of way. I'm sorry that this is vague. I'm trying my best here. But she says, if you can't get to the gym, work out at home. I agree with that. What are you doing? Get down. See, it's hard to even film a YouTube video with my kids. It's difficult. It's hard. Yes, I am getting it done. I don't get it done very often. That's why you get these day in the life vlogs more than you get a week in the life vlogs, just because it's just so exhausting to do both mom stuff and filming stuff at the same time. It's also difficult to do mom stuff and working out at the same time. And it takes a long time for you to figure out the flow of things. And I feel like by the time I actually fully figure it out, my kids are gonna be like 18. So it's not easy. And I'm just frustrated that some people make it sound like it's easy. Work out with your kids. It'll be great for them to see you being healthy. It'll give them healthy habits. Get down. I agree. It's great for my kids to see me working out and doing healthy habits. The percent of time that they actually join me in a workout is probably like 2% of the time. And when they do join me in a workout, sometimes they are sitting on me, sometimes they are pulling on my arms, sometimes they are stopping me mid-rep and they want me to pick them up and hold them. This turns like what should be maybe a 20-minute long workout into about an hour. And sometimes I don't have that full hour to commit to something. The very first hurdle I had to get over, actually, I should have started here. The very first hurdle that you have to get over as a mom that wants to work out is the emotional guilt that you will feel for taking an hour to yourself almost every single day. You feel guilty like you should be doing something with your kids. You should be fully focusing on them and that it's so selfish for you to be working out. I know logically it is great for them to see me putting myself first every once in a while. It's great for them to see me want to be healthy. It's great for them to have a healthy mom and for me to make sure that I'm the best version of myself for them. Logically, I know all that. The emotional guilt, it doesn't care about logic. You are going to feel emotional guilt. The next thing, we get over the emotional guilt, we get to the workout, get down. The next thing, we get over the emotional guilt, we get to the workout. I'm working out in my office. My kids, they're at an age where they can independently play for the most part fairly well. I'm alone in the office. I am within earshot. I can see them. I can see what they're doing. Mentally, I am not 100% in on my workout. And I know for a fact that this makes my workouts less effective sometimes, because if it's completely quiet, I'm concerned, why is it completely quiet? What are they doing? What are they getting into? I have to get up. I have to go check on them. They're sitting, they're playing with blocks. Everything's great. Get back to my workout spot. Suddenly they're screaming, they're fighting with each other. I have to figure out what the situation is. I need to split up an argument. I need to figure out who had this toy first. Can't figure it out. I have to take it away from both of them. They're both crying. So there's the mental load, and there's the fact that I almost never get an uninterrupted workout. Sometimes they need something. Sometimes, the argument happens. Sometimes they do want to work out with me, and again, pulling my arms, pulling my legs. Today I was doing the dead bugs, and my oldest was at my feet, and he was like pushing my feet back and forth, which was working fine when it was in rhythm with the dead bug activity. It was not as great once he was just pushing on it like, as kids do. Kids, they will be kids. That's completely normal. And the last point I want to make is the point of people saying, do it when they're sleeping. Do it when they're at school. My kids currently not in school, summer. They're home all day, every day. If you don't have an easily accessible village, you have them 24/7, 365 basically. So they're never not here. And I could work out while they're sleeping. If I were to get up an hour earlier than them, they would just mentally figure out that I am up an hour earlier, and then they're up with me. If I wait until the very end of the day when they go to bed, which is about 8 o'clock, sometimes even later, depending on how easily I can get them to bed, because there is a bedtime routine, by the way. You don't just throw them in bed and then everything's great. There's a full routine to it. And sometimes this routine can take like 10 minutes. Sometimes this routine takes about an hour. And by the time the routine's all done and they're asleep, and I'm just like, I'm sitting quietly hoping that they are staying asleep, it's usually about 9 o'clock. And by 9 o'clock, I'm tired. I'm exhausted from the full day of being with them. It's not like I'm just sitting down. I'm very rarely sitting down. You are catching me right now sitting down. This is probably the first time that I've really sat down since I had my coffee this morning. So yes, at night, it's just not gonna happen. I'm exhausted. If I forced myself to do the workout, I don't think it would be a very good workout. So I just get really angry when the childless people just are coming at you for not figuring it out. I feel like I'm figuring it out every single day. I don't blame the moms that have not figured it out yet, because there are a lot of people that have it even more difficult than me for whatever their personal reason is. We don't all live the same lives. We don't all have the same kids. Some people have like 12 kids and can very easily find an hour to themselves. Some people have one kid and they cannot find an hour for themselves. It's just, everyone is so different, and I don't like the blanket statement of just figure it out. Just work out. Just get in the gym. Work out at home. It's easy. It's only an hour a day. You can find 20 minutes. The amount of times that I've been interrupted during this talk has been insane. I'm trying to skip an ad for my kids. It is quite often when I need to do something. When I need to do something, I do turn on the TV for the kids, and I just have them sit and relax with it. That is what they're doing right now. But they still interrupt me because I have to skip the ads on YouTube. So there's just, it doesn't even matter, the TV. I think your milk's in the fridge. You can go ahead and grab it.
Okay, I see it.
Do you got it? Good. You gonna bring it with you to the couch? What are you doing?
It's empty.
Is it?
No,
Okay. I'll fill it up for you. Here.
I open the fridge for you, Mom.
Are you gonna open it for me? Here, I'll grab it though. It's kind of heavy.
I
Oh, let's close it a little more gentle than that. Excuse me. Oh, wait. Here, you get this cup. I'll put the milk back. Excuse me.
Mom.
There we go. All right, here's your milk. Go bring it to the couch. Go ahead. Sorry, I think I forgot where I was at with that. But yeah, I think I need to unfollow this person because it just has been on my mind for a while. And every time she posts one of the, I assume it's supposed to be motivational. It's like a tough love kind of thing. So I'm sure it works for some people, but it just seems I don't know what the word is for it. It seems kind of harsh and I'm not into it. If you want actual advice on how to juggle it all, I can give you a few pointers. Again, everyone's situation is different. What works for me might not work for you, but give it a go. Number one is that I work out about the same time every day, so my kids know the routine of it. They know that that is what is happening, and usually I tell them we will do this activity when mom is done with her workout. Usually it's like going outside or making lunch, or maybe we'll make cookies that day, stuff like that. So they're excited for me to get done with my workout and are less likely to interrupt me. That might just work with older kids. When my kids were younger, one was mobile and one was not. So the one that was not mobile, I would put them in their little bouncy chair kind of close to me, and they could watch me do my workout or sleep or whatever. Or put the play mat in there with me, do tummy time while I'm doing my workout, stuff like that, which works good if they don't cry for the entire time. The second one was more of a crier, so I got interrupted a few more times with that. So when he was a lot younger, I did a lot shorter workouts. So basically if I just could get movement in for like 10 to 15 minutes a day, it was more about getting the routine, getting the habit in than anything. Also, just getting your kids to be good at independent play, letting them do their own thing as often as you can, even when you're not doing your workouts. Like, don't helicopter them with everything. Just let them figure out how to entertain themselves. That is very helpful for when you need to get literally anything done, be it dishes, workout, laundry, any of that stuff. They need to learn to do independent play, or teach them to do things with you. So my kid likes to load up the laundry when I'm doing laundry, and he will help me bring the basket to the different rooms that the clean laundry needs to go to, help me carry the basket to the laundry room. He can help hand me dishes out of the dishwasher when I'm putting dishes away. During my workout, I gave them like really tiny dumbbells. They're like 3-pound dumbbells that they can use if they want to. Otherwise, they really enjoy like the dance workouts. I feel like those are a little bit better for them. The emotional guilt, you just kind of have to work through it yourself. You gotta just keep telling yourself that you're doing it for them also. You're doing it for you and for them. Also, just getting over the idea of a perfect workout, because it's not gonna happen. You're never gonna have a perfect workout if you're working out at home with your kids. It's just not gonna happen, because even when they are playing independently like angels, your brain is going to be thinking about all of the things that they could possibly be getting into. Anytime they're quiet, I'm scared. So it's just, you're never gonna have a perfect workout. It's just not gonna happen until they move out, maybe. And even then, I will probably mentally be thinking about them in their dorm room. Like, what are they doing? They haven't called me in a minute. Maybe I should call them. But you don't want to overdo it. Like, you don't want to call them every day. I know I was starting to ignore my mom's phone calls when she was calling me like every day. Anyways, this chat is over. I am going to start thinking about dinner. I opened up the fridge and I saw we have quite a bit of leftovers. So we have leftover spaghetti. We have leftover grilled chicken. So I think the kids are gonna get spaghetti because they love spaghetti. They could eat it for like 5 days in a row before they would even question the situation. I'm gonna have the grilled chicken. I'm gonna have the salad that I was supposed to have. What's up? I'm gonna have the salad that I was supposed to have. I'm gonna have the salad that I was supposed to have for lunch with my dinner. So whatever I do with the chicken, maybe I'll do like a grilled chicken sandwich. That might be kind of good. I'll see if I can fit it into my day. I did have a protein granola bar from Costco because my kids didn't finish it. And I was like, you know, this isn't the worst thing for me to have. It has a little bit of protein in it. So I just finished it off for them and they only took maybe like 2 bites. So it was practically a full bar. It's like a chocolate nut bar. I'll put a picture of it right here. This is what I'm talking about. So I did have a little bit of a snack midday, but I didn't have a full lunch. So we will be combining lunch and dinner tonight. All right, time to put together the leftovers. So for my salad, I already mixed up, oh, this is corn. That's not the correct bin. So for my salad, I already mixed up my dressing. I made this with Greek yogurt and just seasoning and a little bit of lemon juice. And then I added Parmesan cheese and chicken. And then this is all leftover grilled chicken, which I am going to turn one of these into a chicken sandwich using my keto buns. So the nice thing about keto buns is that they are higher protein, higher fiber, and they're only 50 calories, which is great. And honestly, cannot tell the difference between this and a regular bun. So I'm just gonna take this and my chicken breast. I'm gonna put that in the microwave for like a minute. Leftover night is so great when I have leftovers, not only for my family, but for me too, because then literally I'm just using the microwave, which is great. Our air fryer, it died last week, and I didn't realize how often we used that air fryer until we couldn't use it anymore. So we will hopefully be replacing said air fryer here pretty soon, but for now, we are making do, and I'm actually using my oven. I have some chopped up romaine lettuce I'm just gonna throw in here. I definitely recommend making your own sauces and dressings using Greek yogurt because it's just so easy. Just throw in seasonings you like with Greek yogurt and a little bit of liquid. I like to use lemon juice, sometimes lime juice, sometimes just water. I think you could probably also use milk too if you wanted it to be a creamy situation. Sorry, I'm walking and talking. I'm taking advantage of the quiet while I have it. Please refer to the conversation we had earlier. It's just, I get interrupted quite quickly. My oldest is starting to understand when I need him to just be quiet for just a little bit. We're working on like being quiet during phone calls and stuff like that, and we're working on it. It's something we're working on. So here is dinner, a salad and a chicken sandwich. I do need to add like 30 more grams of protein into my day here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have a second chicken sandwich or just a chicken breast. I don't know. I have like 2 more chicken breasts left in there. So I'm gonna go and eat. My kids are waiting for me. Ow.
Okay?
Yeah, I just ran into the corner. Thank you for being quiet. You guys did a really good job. I'm getting ready for bed. And I double checked the app and I actually did hit my protein goal today, which was 120 grams of protein. And I could go higher, I definitely could. But I'm thinking for my snack, I just don't do protein and I do something that I really want. But I can't decide what I really want because honestly, my dinner filled me up so much. And I think I just need to start eating the way I did today, which is coffee in the morning. And then I have my breakfast for lunch. And then I just have a really big, super protein dinner because the amount of protein in my dinner tonight was insane, which is probably why I am not hungry at all right now. I'm not even like, my issue isn't really hunger. It's not often that I am hungry. My issue is just cravings and just wanting something, especially something that's crunchy and sweet, which is why I keep my chocolate chips in the freezer. So I don't know, but I am feeling pretty good about today right now. Ow. Oh, my hair is real knotted. I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm sitting today, and vlogging definitely did help. I feel like when I'm not vlogging, quite often I am just taking bites here and there and everywhere because I'm just not thinking about it as much. And when I'm vlogging, I'm constantly thinking about what am I gonna be vlogging And what I'm gonna be vlogging is my weight loss journey, which in turn makes me think about all the bites that I'm taking. So I don't know. I know I toyed with the idea of making shorts a lot more often of like what I eat in a days, because that's what will make me feel a little bit more accountable. It's just there's a lot of days that I'm not wanting to be on camera, or I'm just being lazy. So give me feedback on what you think about that, especially on the days where I'm just not feeling like being on camera. Are we okay with me just showing a plate of food and just kind of being lazy about it, you know? Like, I don't want to clog up your guys' feed with this stuff if you're not interested. I guess I could just make it for myself, but then I'm not gonna feel accountable because I don't. Anyways, I'm going to do my overnight curls and I will see you next time. Bye.